Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited. Thank you guys for giving us 100 plus subscribers. So as you guys can see, today I'm going to be making peanut butter soup, and these are all the ingredients that I'm going to be using. You can see my delicious fried fish, you can see my turkey, you can see my peanut butter, my peppers, onions, tomato, my tomato paste, my garlic, everything, all the flavors coming to life. So this is my eggplant. I washed it, peeled it, and that's my tomato. And of course I decided to boil my eggplant. And I just wanted to say eggplant is just an option. If you don't have eggplant, you don't have to put it. Most people do not put eggplant in their peanut butter soup. So these are all the spices that I put together. And if you want every single one of them, their name, you can go to the description box. I put everything in the measurement. Everything that I have on there, I measured every single one of them, so you can follow through. Okay, so at this point I'd already prepped everything, put it in the bowl. I decided to use the oil from the top of the peanut butter, and I have my peppers, my onions, everything blended the way they're supposed to. And I have my onions, which I love so much because onions give this flavor to your food. I cannot cook without onions. That's just it, because onions bring everything to life. So to start off, I got my pot ready, put in the oil from the top of the peanut butter, and then I'm gonna put in my onions, of course, which I love because it gives the flavor. When you're cooking, the main goal is to get the flavor from the food. You don't want to cook something and it doesn't have a taste, it doesn't have a flavor. So for me, cooking is flavors. Okay, so we are building on a flavor. So put them onions in, right? And then after that, I'm gonna put the meat, the turkey meat, because it needs to cook. The fish I don't have to worry about because it's already cooked. So at this point, I just put in my turkey meat, and I'm gonna stir it after that for it to cook with the oil and the onions. And I'm putting those seasonings. See all the white pepper, the black pepper, the thyme, everything is on there, and it's looking so good. That's what you want. You want your meats to be sizzling. Like when somebody bites into your meat, they feel the sizzling. I don't like a meat that is not sizzled. So I put in 1 cup of water again. When the meat is boiling and the water is going through, it's like all that flavor is passing through the meat. So when you bite into it, it's yummy. Okay, so I added 1 more cup of water, and also I just want you all to know that I took exact measurement of the water, and in total I used 8 cup of water. Again, you can go to the description and follow through. That's the eggplant that I washed and I boiled and I blended and I put it on there. Like I said, it's an option. You don't have to put it, but of course you have to put the peppers and onions, and of course you have to put your fresh tomato, which is very important when you're cooking peanut butter soup. And that's my garlic. Again, I love the flavors, like garlic, onions, white pepper. They give a lot of flavor whenever you're cooking. Like, you have to put these ingredients, especially if it's something like this, like a stew, like a soup, anything that requires a lot of flavors. You add 1 more cup of water, just building on the flavors, and then you're gonna add your tomato paste, and you mix it. You mix everything together. And of course you go ahead and add your seasoning, the African maggie cube. I love it. It just makes the food taste so much better. You can have it in like any African store of your choice, and also Chinese stores as well. And at this point, the ingredients had already been boiling. I just went ahead and added my peanut butter. What I normally do with my peanut butter is that after I take it out and I, you know, get the measurement, I add some water to it and I use my hand to like, mix it all together so it becomes a liquid. Some people would just put the bulk peanut butter on there, and at the end of the day it's gonna melt too as it boils, but I like this method better because it does faster. I think it took me like 40 minutes to an hour to cook this soup. So yeah, it doesn't take that long to cook peanut butter soup. At this point my meat was boiling. My peanut butter was boiling, cooking, looking delicious. And at this point I had tasted it and everything was perfect. The seasoning was the right amount. So you can actually follow through this recipe and get the same result. So it has been boiling for like, let's say 15 to 20 minutes, and I noticed the peanut butter soup was really thick, and I added one more cup of water to it, and I decided to give it a stir. That is looking so yummy. And also you have to be aware that when you're cooking peanut butter soup, it's gonna be jumping all over the place, so be prepared to clean afterwards. At this point my soup was already done. I just went in and put in my fish because you don't want to put your fish early for it not to be all over the place. You want it to be whole when you're serving it to your guest, so I suggest that you put the fried fish last. And once you put it, you just let it cook for 1 to 2 minutes so the soup can soak into the fish. And at that point, your meal is ready. So this is how I cook my peanut butter soup. And it came out really, really delicious. And thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, share. Thank you for the 100 subscribers. I love you all so much. God bless you.